Have you ever stopped to wonder about the story behind that slice of cheese on your plate? It's not just food. It's a journey through thousands of years of human history. This story begins long ago in the vast open pastures of our ancestors. Picture this. About 10,000 years ago, early humans started domesticating animals like sheep and goats. They were herders, living in sync with the rhythm of nature. It was in this simple, pastoral setting that one of the most amazing culinary discoveries was made, likely by complete accident. Imagine an early herder storing milk in a pouch made from an animal's stomach. As they traveled under the hot sun, the natural enzymes in the pouch, called rennet, along with the warmth, caused the milk to curdle and separate into solid curds in liquid whey. Curiosity likely led them to taste these curds. They would have found it tangy, nutritious, and surprisingly, it lasted much longer than fresh milk. This was the birth of cheese, a revolutionary way to preserve the vital nutrients of milk. This simple, accidental discovery would change the course of human nutrition forever. From these humble beginnings, cheese-making techniques began to spread and evolve. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all became masters of the craft. In Egypt, murals and tombs dating back over 4,000 years depict the cheese-making process. They had already developed methods to press and salt the curds, creating different types of cheese. For the Greeks, cheese was a staple, so much so that it even features in Homer's epic. The Odyssey, where the Cyclops Polyphemus is described as a skilled cheesemaker, with racks of cheese aging in his cave. The Romans, with their vast empire and engineering prowess, took cheesemaking to a whole new level. They were true connoisseurs. They documented different cheesemaking recipes, experimented with various aging techniques, and even developed specialized kitchens just for cheese production. They created smoked cheeses, hard cheeses that could travel with their legions across the continent, and softer, fresh cheeses for the wealthy elite. The Romans were instrumental in spreading cheese-making knowledge across Europe, laying the foundation for the incredible diversity of cheeses we see today. Each region they influenced began to develop its own unique style, based on the local climate, the type of animal milk available, and the specific tastes of the people. As the Roman Empire fell, the art of cheesemaking was preserved and refined in the monasteries of medieval Europe. Monks, with their dedication to study and craft, became the guardians of this ancient tradition. They had the time, the resources, and the meticulous nature to experiment and perfect their recipes. They created controlled environments for aging cheese, cool, dark cellars, where molds and bacteria could work their magic. This is where many of the world's most famous cheeses were born. Think of Roquefort, with its distinctive blue veins, aged in the natural caves of southern France, or Parmesan, a hard, granular cheese developed by Benedictine monks in Italy. These monastic communities weren't just making food. They were creating edible masterpieces, each with a unique story and a deep connection to its place of origin. The Renaissance and the Age of Exploration brought even more change. As trade routes expanded, so did the world of cheese. New techniques and flavors traveled across continents. The development of cities created larger markets, and cheese production began to move from a local, farm-based craft to a more commercial enterprise. Cheese guilds were formed, and specific regions became famous for their signature products. The Dutch became known for their Gouda, the Swiss for their Emmental, and the English for their cheddar. Then came the 19th century and the Industrial Revolution, which transformed cheesemaking once again. Factories began to pop up, capable of producing massive quantities of cheese to feed a growing urban population. Large-scale producers use scientific precision to create consistent, high-quality cheeses that are enjoyed by millions around the globe. They are constantly innovating, creating new flavors, textures, and even plant-based cheese alternatives that cater to every possible diet and preference. This dual landscape means that whether you're looking for a rare, cave-aged Gruyere or a convenient pre-sliced cheddar for your sandwich, the options are endless. 8. So, what is it about cheese that captivates us so much? It's more than just its incredible range of flavors and textures, from creamy and mild to sharp and pungent. Cheese is a powerhouse of nutrition. It's packed with high-quality protein, which is essential for building and repairing our bodies.